Hey guys, so the main thing I want to say today is that, and it's something that I was kind of like reflecting on earlier in the day, is that we as women need to learn to like appreciate our own beauty. Like, we are so kind of like trained to get our confidence and our validation from other people, men, like basically like everything outside of ourselves, external, like even if it's like a body measurement, a certain weight, a certain look, that's the beauty standard. And wherever you are, like there is always this feeling that we have to like chase beauty, and we have to like attain beauty, and we have to like conquer beauty, and we have to somehow be beautiful. But the thing is, like, we need to learn to appreciate our own beauty first, and from there is where other people will appreciate our beauty as well and see our beauty, because we all know energy is everything, right? And your energy at the end of the day is what makes you beautiful. After a while, like in relationships, even looks sometimes don't compare to the way that you're being treated, to the personality of the person, like common sense type stuff. And the reason that I thought of this is because I was looking through my camera roll through like old photos, and this time last year, like I was in such good shape, and I'm actually trying to get back to the physique that I had last year, because I think that was like I looked at my old photos and I'm like, damn girl, like you looked great. And I just remember during that time I felt like, I couldn't see my own beauty at that time. I was so deeply insecure, mostly because of somebody that I was dating at the time. But it just made me think, like, I was like relying on that person to tell me that I was beautiful so that I could feel beautiful, so that I could have like permission to feel beautiful at that time. And now fast forward a year later, who knows what the heck that guy is doing? I don't care. We're not talking, we're not dating. Like, life has moved on as it does, and I could have really experienced like the depth of the moment during that time when I was like in kind of like the best shape of my life, honestly, so far at least. I'm gonna reconquer that and probably be better. But yeah, it just made me think, like, we have to appreciate our own beauty. Like, we have to see it in ourselves. At that time, looking at those photos, I didn't really see it in myself. I was relying on somebody to tell me that I was beautiful. If he didn't tell me that, I didn't really feel it. Or if the number on the scale didn't tell me that, I didn't really feel that way. Or if my abs lines weren't showing that day, I didn't really feel that way. Or if my hair wasn't certain, like, there were so many little things about that time that just dug at it made me feel insecure, and I feel like I didn't appreciate myself, and I didn't see my own beauty at that time. And I feel like a lot of women fall in and out of these kinds of feelings about our looks, right? And it's totally understandable when we are pretty much judged for our looks every single day and treated differently compared to how we look. Unfortunately, sad truth, but it's true. So, moral of the story, learn to appreciate your own beauty first and foremost, and don't rely on anybody or anything to tell you that. Like, first see it for yourself with your own eyes, even if it's hard and you have to start with something small, or if you have to make changes in your lifestyle to get to a place where you can feel confident in your skin. Those are physical things that we have the capability to do and are worthwhile. So that's my message for today. Learn to appreciate your own beauty, no matter what, and don't give that power to somebody else. Like, you get to decide that you're beautiful. You do not need to wait for X amount of likes on Instagram, or from hard eyes from that guy, or for anything to like validate that for yourself, because otherwise, like, you're going to be chasing something that's so elusive, and like you'll never get there, because perfection doesn't exist. Okay, so decide that you're beautiful today, not tomorrow, today.